Okay, buddies.
Now we're outside.
So the display outside is showing what a wagon train would have looked like when they were parked. So they would gather the wagons, usually in a circle. This is a half circle, so they could protect themselves from attack.
That's right, and it could be from animals or from native people that weren't friendly, and there's Mumpkin making silly faces, and or it could be other settlers who were might be trying to steal their supplies. So this was the wagon. This was how the wagons looked, and they would
we'll shoot
I will take a
video up there.
Take a video in there, and that was all the space they had for all their possessions and their supplies.
So the mother and father would often ride in the wagon, and the children would walk
alongside just to save space. And then these are the oxen that they would use to pull the wagons with, and you can get an idea of how big they were. So sometimes they would have a team of 2, or sometimes they would have a team of 4. 4 could pull more, but then they needed twice as much food. So it was, each family did something a little bit different. Decided what to.
This wagon is that the buckboard?
The buckboard, yeah.
I think it's called a buckboard, where the mother and father would sit, the adults would sit.
And then the supplies would get packed in underneath them, and they would have the canvas top of the wagon over them to protect them from the rain and the sun. Here's another one that had, instead of having that seat up high, had a small seat on the front of the wagon that they would sit to drive it.
I'm going to read this. This is an original wagon.
Okay.
So it says original 1800s Peter Shuttler wagon. So this is the real deal. And they have it preserved.
Yep. They have it here for us to look at. Isn't that neat? Here's one of the oxen. You can see he's pretend, of course. But you could see, compared to Mumpkin, how big they were.
That's what you want, to be compared to an oxen. So here's a buckboard.
Here's a buckboard.
Where they would sit
right, and you can see,
the wagon.
And you can see it's got little hooks that would hook at the bottom, that would hook on the sides of the wagon to hold it on.
When they have interpretations, they must do panel for gold.
Probably.
So that's the end of the
tour.
So I hope you enjoyed it.
Love you guys. Bye.